Right, lunch today. I'm going to make this amazing Filo Spinach slice, and it's from our Simply Delicious cookbook. This is a great book, and it's actually a gift with purchase this month if you buy a Thermomix. This is nice and quick and simple for a bit of a luncheon, and I've done a few steps just beforehand to prepare. So I've heated the oven 220 and I've got my springform pan. This is available at our mix shop. They're great, those rose gold tins. Popped some almonds previously up onto the scale, weighed them in, and I've just put those on the fry pan, just a dried non-stick frying pan, to toast those up a little bit. They're just sitting aside to cool. So now we're on to our chopping of the cheese. So we just got 50 grams tasty cheese. A quick chop. Love grating cheese. A lot quicker than hand grating. And just set that aside. It's a quick 5-second grate. Okay, we're going to add 1 onion. It's around 80 grams. That one's a little bit over. Some shallots trimmed and cut into thirds. Again, another chop. Okay, we want butter, but look, whoops, I've got the olive oil out, so I'm just going to use my olive oil. And you don't want your lid in there. 40 grams of oil. We're just going to saute this onion for a couple of minutes. And then pretty much we're going to throw in the eggs and the cooked spinach. Make a nice yummy mixture. A teaspoon dried oregano. Pinch of cayenne pepper. Let's just spice it up. And a pinch of nutmeg. Okay, saute. So while we're cooking that, let's just take a look at the recipe detail. All right, we've got the almonds set aside. So once this is sauteed, we're going to add some eggs. Got the eggs. Going to add some flour, just a tablespoon of plain flour. Got our feta cheese, which I've just got goats or sheeps or something or other here. I had in the fridge, so we've got 200 grams of the feta. You can hear that sizzling already after 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Then we're going to add some lemon juice. I haven't got the lemon juice, that's just 30 grams, so I'll grab that. So I've just bought the frozen packets of cooked spinach, but you could do this yourself if you wanted to. Sometimes if I'm making dinner, I'll throw some spinach up in the varoma and steam it up the night before, so I've got it ready. The key to this recipe is definitely to make sure that you squeeze out as much of the moisture as you can out of the frozen store-bought spinach, or you will have a mess. We've got our packet of Filo pastry, so we're going to make a bit of artwork with that in a minute. 5 sheets is what's needed. All right, sauteed that. Got our 5 eggs. Just a tablespoon of plain flour. ,200 grams of feta cheese. This is quite crumbly, this one. Sometimes you get them and they're quite firm. That will leave you with a bit of a different end result. 500 grams of the frozen thawed spinach. I'll just break that up in there. So it mixes through. Lemon juice. Perfect, look at that. 1 small lemon. Half a teaspoon of salt. A little pepper. Reserved cheese. Here's some of my toasted almonds that I've just dry fried over there. So 3/4 of the toasted almonds. I'm going to reserve some for layering in with our filo. Okay, it's just going to mix speed 2 and it's reverse, which is the back side of the blade, so we don't chop it down, we just want to mix it through. All right, so here's the fun part. I'm going to make some space for this. Get all the flavour of the garlic around there. Okay, move back. Show you this fun game now. All right, so we've brushed 1 sheet of Filo pastry with olive oil and use it to line the prepared tin. Well, I've actually already lined the tin, so pastry is going to just go in and we're going to brush this as we go. So we'll pop in now the overhang. And splash. Where is your pastry brush when you need it most? You have to just find something that will do the trick. So you could be pretty particular if you want to do with this. I'm just going to give it a rough go, make it a bit rustic. Haven't got time. Got visitors coming very soon, so we want to get this in the oven and cooking. Okay, and we're just going to repeat oiling the sheets like that. And we want 5 sheets. And we just want to continue doing it like a star with all the overlaps. They're going to be folded back in on top. Haven't used Filo for years. I usually do this recipe sometimes just with a base of a wrap, which is the quick version. And one more. All right, so there we have pastry. And in goes the mix. Okay, now we want to enclose our spinach. Make sure that's spread around nice and evenly. You may have to get a bit artistic if you've got a few corners that are a bit thicker. Just cut and paste and pull. All right. Now I'm just going to add just a little bit of oil to the top of that. Seeing they're a bit drier, I might have been a little bit sparse on the oil. And I'm just going to add the remaining almonds and place it in the oven at 200 degrees. For 20 to 25 minutes. There you go, there's my little filo. Bon appetit.